All right, so today's movie is the new movie with Daniel McPherson and Russell Crowe and Luke Hemsworth, Beast. This is like the seventh movie named Beast that I have seen in my life. So, what is different about this Beast movie than all the other ones? This one's an MMA one. Uh, yeah, it's pretty cool for it. It's a sports drama, and it's just like most other sports dramas. Retired old vet of the sport who had missed a shot to be champ when he was younger, gets a chance later in life and does it and wins, because that's how all of these movies go. It's really simple, cookie cutter story that also kind of lags in the second act, and the second act is very, very weak. The first and third acts are really good. The third act especially is really solid, but that middle act is just so slow and boring, and it really doesn't progress the story, and it really confuses you on what the story even is. And so, story wise, I have to give this movie a Hot Pocket score just because it is so cookie cutter. It is extremely by the numbers. But now, where this movie really does shine is in the cinematics of it all. The sound design is immaculate, it's actually really good. I really like the fight sequences and how the sound plays around it. There's some really good effects and camera angles. So, cinematically speaking, though, it is a very solid movie, and that's what these cookie cutter stories really need, really solid cinematics to make it worthwhile. And I have to say that it does have those really solid cinematics. So, it really makes up for its rather weak and predictable story with how well it executes its fight sequences, which, upon seeing like the first two, I was a little scared that it wasn't going to be as good, but then they really brought out all the guns for the final action sequence of the film. So I'm going to give a hand grenade score here. Directing wise, like I said, the second act really lags a little and is way too slow paced and kind of hampers the pacing of the movie with its fairly fast paced first act and very fast paced final act. It's just a little bit too much of a slow burn for the style of movie with its name and how it's like set up to be. It's just that it's that real issue. But there were some cool sequences, there were some cool shots, so it's very hit or miss. But I'm gonna give a Hot Pocket score here because it can satisfy you. It's just that it could be a little undercooked at points, and you like bite into a frozen center. Acting, I thought the acting was pretty good. It's just nothing overtly special, but it was still solid enough to carry the movie and not make it bad. So it's still a really enjoyable time. It's just that there were some things that could be improved upon, mostly in its pacing and maybe adding a little bit more interesting of a story. One of my things that I was really thinking was going to happen was that it would be really funny if the final fight is just a repeat of apparently these characters that faced each other in the past, and it is the fastest record for a knockout in a match. And I thought it'd be really funny if this is the same and he just knocks him out immediately. Obviously, that's not the case, but besides the point. But yeah, I'll give a Hot Pocket score here for the acting as well. Expectations and experience. I must say, though, that I had like zero expectations of this film, so I was very thoroughly surprised because it is entertaining and engaging and very fun. But like I said, it does have its issues. It has pacing issues. It has it has a very weak narrative, but it's still a solid, fun time that can be enjoyed. I just don't think I can keep rewatching this movie and get the same enjoyment out of it. So I'm going to give a Hot Pocket score here for this movie. Good. I would go see it in theaters just for that immaculate sound design, but it's nothing that you have to rush to see, and it's nothing that you are going to want to keep rewatching so religiously. So yeah, certified Hot Pocket movie. But that's pretty much all I have to say about Beast 2026 because there's so many of these movies. And yes, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below if you're seen it or now you're planning on checking it out. Leave a like. And I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, bye.